I usually like to start off with some world events or whatever. It's hard to keep up what's going on in the world today. It's a shit show. Bahama warned us about days like these, but anyways, I noticed this. Like, I'm a true believer in karma. There's a bitch of a time coming for some real fucking idiots. You know what I mean? And they brought it on themselves. You guys paid attention to this Tommy Robinson thing over in the UK? It's kind of nasty that, wow, what they're doing to him. Can you imagine being put in solitary confinement, trying to fuck with people mentally like that? Oh, you're gonna pay, man. Oh, people who do that, I think they pay the most. Like, I had just a smidgen of what Tommy Robert or even Julian Assange just went through. You know how hard it is trying to figure out what the fuck you did wrong and you're being held fucking captive. But at least I had my cell phone and shit in the hospital, you know what I mean? But they got nothing, so I can imagine all the fear and bullshit that they're trying to put into these men. It's just gonna come back and bite them. Goes to show there are some good men in the earth, on this earth, willing to take the punishment for the truth. Willing to take it right on the fucking chin. Can you imagine how easy that would have been for Julian Assange? They probably were making it so easy. Just admit you did something fucking wrong, buddy, and we'll just fucking walk you right out of here. Don't be a bother anymore, and well, maybe we'll even help you. Good on Julian Assange, eh? I bet you there was deals like that. But then again, who knows? Maybe they made him sign NDAs or whatever. He's got to sign one of those to go over to Upchurch's house. Can you imagine that? Anyways, I don't want you to get too deep into this, Colby, before we get to you, my friend. Because, like, even if I'm crazy and I'm not chosen, there's got to be a God. We got to agree on that, right? And while lying, that's got to be a fucking no-no, especially saying the things that you do. I'm pretty sure, dude. I got you right here on video calling me a pedo with zero evidence. That's defamation, my friend. Listen, I've never said anything untrue about you. I've asked you to prove me where I'm wrong. Because you, Colby, listen up. Listen. I know you don't fucking grasp it. You're just a little young grasshopper that doesn't have control of his fucking brain yet. But I really want you to reach down deep, really fucking hard. And well, if I tell you about Ashley Biden's diary, and I say there might be some pedophiles involved, and they are ruling the country, and you can't prove me wrong. Problem's not with me, bud. The problem's with you. We went over the whole Bill Gates thing. In fact, most of your friends will tell you that I'm not lying on that, and they believe the same thing. They're just like you. They're just weak. They've been controlled and manipulated to think that they don't have a say or a voice or it's having God is not what they tell you it is, Colby. It's about knowing your own power, buddy. Standing up for the right fucking things. That's Christ consciousness, bud. Do you think Christ was thinking, hey, this is a fucking tee hee ha ha, this is a great old fucking time. Let's hold hands and skip around and fucking I don't I don't think so. I think she was a rough ride for Jesus, but I might be wrong. But anyways, I'm just gonna go over some of the things that Colby says about me. He calls me a pedo, and well, we know Red Dog. He's and little me have both insinuated that well, I've touched my own children. Like, that's on the record. That's on video. That's you fucking morons. And you can go and you can delete and you can hide it all you want. I don't care. Whatever will be, will be. You called me a pedo. What again? How to protect her. Listen, if you know what's happening and you stay in silence, you just as responsible as they are. You know what I mean? That's where humanity's at, Storm. We would lie. I can prove it. Pretty sure I can. To save our jobs. We would let someone die and spiral out of control because they can't get their answers. We'll just fucking ignore them, turn our backs on them, not fucking not stand up and say what supposedly the truth is. I don't know nothing about any weirdo crap. Bullshit. Is go and check out Ashley Biden's diary. Is it real or not? Is it real? Do you think Bill Gates was on Epstein's island? Is it not peculiar to you, Storm, that, well, no clients were ever caught, but we do know that fucking Dingle Dork was the worst one on the island, the physics guy, the guy who couldn't move any of his appendages. You know what I mean? Spoke through a computer. You know which one I'm talking about, right? He was the filthy rat on the island. Like, if they just throw this shit out there, and you guys just don't fucking care. Like, hey, here's stupid humans. Give this take this little dose of information we're giving you. The diff on YouTube is the chosen one, Carl. Yeah, you met him. What's in jumper cables? I think I'm gonna She-Hulk. I think I'm willing to do whatever it takes to get rid of it. Hey, is there a consciousness test? Is there somewhere I can go for that? Or is there somewhere you can test to see if you're from King David's bloodline? Or is there somewhere to see if there's some oil going on in my fucking head? I'm tired of fucking the darkness. And the darkness is you, jumper cables. You're stupid and ignorance. But inside of that darkness is a little light. It's time to shine before it's too late. I'm worried about you people. I really am. You don't have any comprehension of the truth. If someone tells you a story and you can't explain to them where they're wrong and it's about a bunch of pedophiles and you sit in silence and you can't even listen. I don't sit there and just say, hey guys. No, I come up with solutions, jumper cables. I say, hey, let's all come together. Hey, let's not hit the head of the snake. Let's hit fucking its dick. And its dick's name is Durbin. Let's kick it right in the dick, Durbin. Say, hey, we want that list, Dick Durbin. You know what I mean? The people all around the world can stand up for the children of Epstein's Island. And then maybe we can find out there's more islands and we can put an end to this atrocity. You know what I mean? Jumper cables, but nobody fucking cares. You know what I mean? We'll leave it up to somebody else to deal with until it happens to us. And then, well, guess what? There's no one around to help. Sink, sink. Didn't happen to us. Stop crying and get over it. Hey, hey, jumper cables. You care. I don't even care, dude, what bloodline I am. I'm doing what I feel is right. I feel I'm with God. And the way to be with God is to go through the fucking truth, which I believe is Jesus Christ, who showed us the way. He told us the truth was the way, and well, to follow his way through the truth. You know what I mean? But then again, what is the truth? It'd be a fucking shame if we took care of all these people who are ruling our worlds that might be pedos. Then it would open up the eyes of many and say, oh, wow, Why don't we come together and find out what's actually true? What have they been hiding from us? Hey, Jennifer, what's down in the Vatican? Hey, Jonathan Evans, do you care? Do you care that these fucking morons hide everything from us? Jesus was for everybody, Jonathan, but they keep them to themselves and they make bank off of them. Can you imagine that? Making bank off of Jesus and his father. I don't think that goes well for you. I'm just saying, Jonathan, do a lot of watching so I can try and understand why people do the things that they do. The Jehovah's Witness, eh? A lot of child stuff going on there too, eh? They're a weird kind of organization, right? Because they are the chosen ones, right? They are originally they were going to be the 144,000, right? I believe I might be wrong. I might be wrong, but just think, probably figured if they upped the amount, there was more bank in it. You know what I mean? They're a successful business too, the Jehovah's Witness. Got some big old kingdom halls and stuff like that. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Can you imagine all those poor people who are Jehovah's Witnesses who just have really good hearts and think they're doing the right thing? Meanwhile, in the background, Satan's in control. See, that's the thing. All these little cults and shit want you in fear, want you to think there's nothing you can do, and there's your way out. They don't really want you to know who God is, because God will show you the power that you have. You won't give a fuck what anybody thinks or says about you, even if they do call you a pedo there, Jonathan Evans, because you know in the back of your mind, you're like, hey, Buckaroonie, you got to take that to God. You're throwing that out to the universe. It's a pretty bad thing to say about a gentleman and spread it around. You know what I mean? Especially if it's not true. If it's true, go ahead. And if you have questions that lead you to think that I am, at least you should ask me the questions before you go spread it around. You know what I mean? Maybe we can take care of it before you start spreading stuff like that around. But it's proven on video that, well, Colby, you are a pedophile protector. You're too scared to take a look at what's going on because therefore then you might have to do something, bud. Don't worry. If we took care of these bad guys, these like they're a bunch of dorks, Colby. If we took care of them, imagine the world we could have, bud. You know what I mean? All we got to do is get people like you and Storm and Jonathan, get you in the truth. See, get some courage. You know what I mean? You stand up for what's right, and you're willing to go a little crazy. You're willing to think to yourself, willing to think outside the box, and you're willing to fucking, hey, I might be wrong. You know what I mean, Jonathan? Colby's my daddy, eh? Hey, Jonathan. Colby, my daddy, eh? Oh, Jonathan, what if what dwells inside of me, bud, is really, really special? And you just keep coming around and spitting on the avatar, bud. Just no reasons. You have no clue why. You just love to hate me. But don't worry, Jonathan. I know in the back of your mind, you know something's up. What did you do today, Carl? Well, not too much. I worry about the world. I have a tummy ache all day. Really didn't do too much today. But Colby does mention in his video that I'm a piece of shit. I don't do nothing and that well. What if I was an earlier riser than old Kobe. And what if I do have things to do in the morning? You know, does Kobe know? No, Kobe's out there spreading lies again. You know what I mean? Watch Fox News apparently in some conspiracies. Oh my fucking dog. I'm gonna fucking oh you know what? I know what he was doing. Oh, I know what he did. I know what he did. I already know what he did. I already Anyways, I'm gonna rewatch a little bit of this. Maybe we can have a discussion about it. You ever gonna wash the jumpsuit just came out of the wash, bud. Oh, it just came out of the shower too, bud. You trying to insinuate things? Like what's your malfunction, Storm? You want to hate me so bad, don't you? Oh, Carl, I want you to be so wrong. If I were you, Storm, I'd want me to be wrong too, but I wouldn't want to be you thinking you're right if you're wrong. You know what I mean? You just keep giving it to me, but I like it. Because I know you just, it's like a boomerang. But you can't catch this one, bud. She's just going to thump you right in the head. Oops. Oops. What do you mean I was supposed to be a decent human being? Carl, you're all right, bud. You're just strange. Well, have you seen what normal is today, Storm? It's not cool. In fact, it lets men into little girls' change rooms. In fact, people can just fucking go and say whatever they want about you. Because if I'm mentally ill, it's based on a lot of lies. A lot of lies. A lot of lies and a lot of no want to have conversations. It's all sorts of weird. All sorts of weird. But hey, I think liars have to pay in the end. You know what I mean? I just don't think you're allowed to run around and say things that aren't true about people. That's why I'm always like, hey, I might not have it right. Let me know where I might be wrong, even if it has to do with Bill Gates. You know what I mean? I've been wrong so many times. I can be wrong again. Listen, this has been a roller coaster ride with Donald Trump. There's a fucking video I keep saying on the internet where I say he's a dictator. I go through and I do a chart in everything, comparing him to the guy who fucking was a moron and fucking just tried to destroy a whole bunch of lives. Maybe his stupidity killed somebody, you know what I mean? And then sometimes when you take the time and you're not saying maybe Donald Trump is the bad guy, who knows? Maybe this is just a big movie and they're all acting on the same fucking side. Just for one common cause, you know what I mean? Just to cause the but I don't know. I don't I don't know. I think they could have done better going after Donald. Like, I don't understand how you can charge somebody or whatever the fuck it was for a loan that was paid back. It fucking baffles me. I'm just and the one woman that they have come forward She better hope she's telling the truth. You know what I mean? If Donald is part of this, she better fucking hope she's telling the truth, because if she's not, Wazango. I think these lies are hard to get over when you're trying to destroy somebody's life to better your own situation. I don't think it goes well. Well, that one, Donald Trump had to spend a whole bunch of money on it. Can you imagine if you're Letitia James and you were just trying to set him up? You gotta fucking live with that. There's a God and there's evidence pointing right in your fucking face that you're a fucking douche baba goosh. Zing. Like, we don't think about things. I don't think we think about if there's a God and I do try to destroy somebody's life with my lie, even if I don't really want to hurt them and I just want to protect what I have, I still don't think that goes well for you. I think that's where God comes into hand, where you rise above and you say, "Hey, I gotta tell the truth regardless." But anyways, let's get on to the old Colbster here. See, he tries to make me look stupid with the Illuminati and he's an alien. Hey, bud, I've given my reasons why I think there's a galactic federation of aliens. I think I come to it with, with logic. You know what I mean? And as far as Colby being part of the Illuminati, I definitely don't think he's part of the Illuminati. You know what I mean? Is there an Illuminati? I don't know. Is there a big boys club? For sure, for sure. You know what I mean? Are they taking humanity for a ride? I'm pretty sure of it. In fact, like I think they and any person of God should know. Hey, once somebody tries to censor, there's a fucking problem. Regardless of if I want to hear that information or not, because I always want to hear it if it's the truth. Like, hey, if you want to be a Yahtzee player, go on all social medias and tell me who you are. Tell me exactly what you're about. So we know, you know what I mean, what to watch out for. But instead, we want to block it. We want to say, Kobe as a kid actually knew nothing about you and saw he did ask you stop tagging him. Well, I asked him to come in my comments and do it. No, I asked him to come in my comments and that's when I said I would stop. You can go back and check what I said. Go into my comments, Kobe. I don't need you to do a video. I just want you to come in my comments. But you're not going to call me a pedophile, Stardust. No. Especially when all of you fucking losers can't wait to fuck up to your own fucking power and you want to try and take mine from me. No. It don't work that way. You fuckers are the losers, not me. I'll never give up on what I want. All I want is the truth. And for some reason, that bothers everybody. Somehow that makes me crazy. Fuck you guys. You're living in dreamland. Fucking just fucking I can call whoever I want a pedophile. Like I said, if you think I am, ask me. But the good one is when you run around saying I touched my kids. And that's why my kid's gay. That's a good one. It's not gonna go over well. You know what I mean? When you meet your maker. Just trying to give you the heads up. I think I'm the Red Kachina, the fucking Mashiach. I have a fucking brain inside of my head. If I was what I say I think I am, if it was true, they would rip my life apart. And well, I ain't been fucking perfect. You know what I mean? So, hey, Kayla, how's it going? But I don't give a fuck. You know why? Because I'm not who I used to be. Once you have God, you're not, I don't think you can go back. I really don't think he can go back. It's like I watched this Ted Haggard guy, preacher, just scandal after scandal, and people just keep going back. It's because you want to believe them. They're the fucking greatest actors in the world. Narcissists, and they're smart. I watched this Ted Haggard, and I'm like, he's done his homework. He's telling the people exactly what they want to hear. Because if it's that easy for him, it's that easy for them. You know what I mean? I think if a man of God gets caught not being a man of God, he should never be teaching about God again. Maybe he should find out and fix his problems that made him not with God and then help people with that particular problem, maybe. Well, Kayla, I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. I don't know if you know this or not, but most people will tell you who they are. Ryan Upchurch is very interested in human behavior. You can go check it out for yourself. He's very much into mind control as well. He's very slick and smooth in his fucking music. He sings a good game that he's not willing to live. You know what I mean? And Ashley's picking up on all this imagery, right? Gotta ask yourself why. Where's Beloose come from? Now, I know Johnny Gobble's an idiot, but he keeps mentioning about a Nazi room. And I didn't quite catch the video, but Upchurch was saying something about putting a swastika on a guitar. You gotta ask yourself, every idol wants a fan club, right? Jared Leto's even got his own little cult, right? You gotta, you gotta ask yourself, like oh, I don't know. I don't know. But I do know that Upchurch has said that other artists are doing witchcraft. But just like always, just a smidgen of the information, right? Won't tell you exactly who, just some of them. What the fuck is that? Why don't you just say instead of messing around? But I didn't. I listened to Johnny Dagburn and Kurt's messages back and forth. And what I do get out of it is Kurt and Upchurch like to fuck with people's heads. Kurt tells you right in the messages, we do this to get their reaction so we know how to fuck with them. Kurt is a loser, Kayla. He is a complete loser. He's like, listen, I look at Ashley now and I feel sorry for her. I'm like, what the fuck is going on through your head? Like, she's calling L, like, she's putting God and fucking Upchurch together. I watched that and I'm just like, what is going on? Like, Upchurch should be a man and get a hold of her. Like, she's saying Upchurch in the Bible and she's biblical. No, no. He's actually fought with fans Jennifer, he's fought with fans and said he doesn't believe in the Bible. And the fans have said, hey, if you don't believe in the Bible, I'm out of here. And Upchurch has made fun of them instead of saying, hey, this is why I don't believe in the Bible, instead of having a conversation. But Upchurch always thinks it's correct all the time, right? But then again, there's a video I've been thinking about posting again because I do think the shit with his parents, like I come to the conclusion about his parents, about what his parents have said and done, not what he said. You know what I mean? Because I didn't agree with everything he did, but I do think that they're trying to fuck with him. You know what I mean? But then again, Jennifer and Kayla, for sure. Think about this. I know you guys are young ladies, but as a as a young man, and if my friend slash manager decided to fuck my mom, I don't know. I might question my business relationship with him. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. It's weird. But then again, maybe B. Loose was manipulated, right? What do you guys think the over under is on? Church's friends that have been with his mom. I know there's more than that's so bad. That's so bad, eh? But hey, this is the thing. I don't think Upchurch has to worry about Adam Gallup. I think Ryan Upchurch needs to worry about Ryan Upchurch and what he's doing to Ryan Upchurch. If Ryan Upchurch had to face God and the truth of himself, I can tell you, it's not a very nice squadron he has there. Uncle Will, not much of a gentleman. You know what I mean? Won't even have a conversation with you unless you're wearing ladies' panties. It's just super weird. Super weird, but and got Captain Kirk and he got BXP boy. If you even say the slightest thing against that guy, you're blocked. You're done. You're out of there. One little comment. Now I can't make any comments. Can't. That guy's really bad. He shows himself as an idiot. He plays the debates that he has, and then he's cutting people off. Like that's not hard to dodge. It's not hard to see. You know what I mean? Nobody's scared of that guy. But who knows? Who knows, right? Maybe Ryan still has those videos to put out. Maybe the hammer's still coming to fall. Maybe it is the whole industry against him. Right. This here's the deal. When he said he did Adderall, I asked my wife about it. She's like, that's not a big deal. Your kids are on the same sort of thing. You know what I mean? So I thought to myself, oh, okay. But apparently it's a different thing if you snort it, right? We can like but then again, maybe, maybe you know how Patty and Ronnie were trying to get that thing on him where where they take control of his money and stuff like that, where they Britney Spears him. Maybe maybe it's B loose. Maybe it's B loose who's actually gonna get him. You know what I mean? B loose is just sitting there. You ever notice B loose don't ever have fuck all to say? Just sitting back, waiting. He can say whatever he wants, set up whatever he wants, but you never know, right? I'm quite sure Elis is giving him solid advice right now. Like, hey, continue this, dumbass. You fucking look dumb. Like, what? Like, if Adam and Ryan ever had to fucking talk, and the first question that Ryan had to answer was, hey, why do you hate Adam so much? What did Adam do to cause all this shit? I'd love to hear the answer to that. Slick this and he's slick this, and you guys know there is no slick this, and right? Like, I don't know. Do you think it's Christian like to gossip and speculate on one's private life? Well, I'm not a Christian, and while Upchurch is the one that decided to document his stuff. And what am I speculating on? The information has come from him and them. I'm not taking any conspiracies. Like you do know that, right? Stardust. I'm willing to come on and if I'm wrong somewhere, say that I'm wrong. But it is Upchurch who said his parents were trying to get an intervention on him. Or no, that was Dagburn. So you gotta, as Upchurch, he's got to say who was part of that intervention, because all they get you to do is admit you got a mistake, and then or you got a problem, and then well, they can take control sometimes. Let me tell you, I learned from experience. I can't wait to show that. Things get very twisted here. Of course they do. That's why we ask for the truth, right? Hey, if you guys want to lay it out there, but that's the thing, they lay it out there and then they hide it. If Patty Lynn is such the sweet woman that she likes to portray herself to be, she would never delete a thing. But instead, nothing for anybody to see. So nobody can go back on her on the things that she said if she comes out and says something completely different. It's like Johnny Dagburn. It's like Johnny Dagburn. Well, that's the thing. We should find out what the truth is. I mean, if Ryan Upchurch is going to sick Creek Squad on people, which he did. Don't say he didn't. Hey, Creek Squad, they're not coming after me. They're coming after you. That's a fucking lie. They want Creek Squad on their side. Those are dollar bills to them. And that's their purpose. Is to make music to make money. You know what I mean? There's no real artists out there anymore. You know what I mean? And that's why everybody loves Ryan. Because he is that guy that grinded and succeeded and worked real hard. He represents the everyday person. It's hard to let go of that. And you find out it's not really who that person is anymore. Something may have changed them. Stardust. Here, look at it like this. Ryan is a liar. He's a liar. Or he has no honor. When they meet up at that show or whatever, or didn't make up, whatever it was, they were all out on the dance floor together, right? If it wasn't over, Ryan should have came out and said, "It's not over," right then and there. But no, there was conversations going on everywhere about whether Creek Squad should forgive Adam or not. Not a peep, not a peepers from Upchurch. In fact, he called for everybody to unite because he had a plan, right? With all the people like Kurt, all the reactors. He had a brilliant plan. Get with me, players. Didn't really go anywhere. It wasn't really till it suited Ryan that he said, "It's not over." It never was. Here, let me show you some recordings. But it didn't really, nothing really explained anything. Sold you guys a bunch of narration with the video. That's all it was. Narration. It's kind of like what George Soros does with his perceptions. You know what I mean? Gets you guys to think one thing, then it becomes your fucking reality. Meanwhile, it doesn't have to be. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be. It's a shittier reality than the one you should have. But well, Stardust, if you're gonna come on YouTube, shouldn't it be a reflection upon yourself? Why so many fakes? And why do the fakes have so many subs? You know why? Because the fakes will be whatever the fans want them to be. You know what I mean? But sooner or later, sometimes when they talk and they try to satisfy too many fans, they start to contradict themselves, and that's when they get found out to be fakes. Here, there's fucking ton of information out there about Kurt. Ton. No one wants to pay attention. Not even fucking Upchurch. How stupid you gotta be. You're letting this guy into your house, and he's willing to put down Creek Squad and chum with Johnny. What's in it for Kurt to do that? Why would he pick Dagburn of all people? Kurt fucked Ryan's friends and business deals up. Wouldn't surprise me. Well, yeah, he is very narcissistic, Kayla. He's very good at it. I could take some of the conversations with like him and Triple T. He's a very good spinner. He's very good. He is good at what he does. I'll give him that. No idea on that. Fuck Gobble. Well, could you imagine being Johnny Gobble and going to God Stardust? Like I seen he made a post about Triple T and Triple T. How'd it go? Something about recording. He wouldn't record a real friend or something like that. No, it's just like you're such fucking. He's such an idiot. He doesn't even remember with that Justin guy. He had two different stories come out on why he recorded. Like everything's out there. One side was, well, when he wanted to prove Upchurch was a piece of shit, it was, well, he wanted to get the information out there so people knew about Upchurch. But when he was Team Upchurch, it was, I did it so I could show Upchurch what was being said about him because I'm such a good guy. You know what I mean? Like did Johnny Gobble really buy that story? I've been around here for a while there, Stardust. Well, this is the thing. Like Johnny, like everybody forgets. This is who Johnny Gobble is. There's a video out there. Somebody's got to have it. Like, this is surreal. I think he's sitting out front of his kid's school getting ready to pick her up or drop her off or something, talking about how high he is. How he was talking with Upchurch in the morning and was smoking a joint. And he's not used to smoking that much, but he's talking about this fucking fake conversation that he apparently had with Upchurch, living in a complete delusion. It's the weirdest shit. You know Johnny Cobble's skits? Johnny Cobble actually made up a story about him and Ryan meeting up in motel rooms, filling each other's orifices up. Like, these are the kind of make-believe stories that Johnny Gobble wants to tell. It's fucking weird. He wants to talk about fucking Greek squad talking homosexual stuff. He's all sorts of weird about it. Him, Adam Calhoun, and there's a video of him, all sorts of. But anyways, I'm sure it was not trolling Johnny Gobble. Well, that's the thing. Like, Turkey wrote a lot of information. Hey, look, we did this so we could find out what they would do and so we can fuck with their heads. It's all mind games. And it's funny. Upchurch likes mind games, right? But here's the deal. Can you imagine the chosen one actually fell for him being a chosen one? And while he was a dipshit and fucked up, could you imagine? I'd be the one that'd make his hair go gray every time he fucking thinks of me. You know what I mean? He would think that he really fucked up. Like, I do think he's fucking up with God. I do. I don't think he has any sense of truth. See, Stardust, you can go through my old videos where I tried proving that. All I wanted someone to do was tell me that he wasn't chosen because he was saying it. I can show you videos where he says, "Hey, this person is very intelligent. They think I'm chosen." Or this person is a real intellect. They think I'm chosen. Am I a little light worker? So, I fell for it. I fell for it. And all I wanted to do was say, hey, if you're chosen, bud, let's use your platform. Let's build it. Let can you listen to what I have to say and maybe you'll stand up and be crazy for God too. And you'll want to fucking help the children. 'Cause they're coming for the kids there, fucking Upchurch. Could you use your platform to say that you work for God? You don't have to fucking buddy up and team up with me, but you know what I mean? Can you fucking get these people to try and contact Dick Durbin? It's your senator, Marsha Blackburn, that fucking gave me the idea to go after Dick Durbin because she wants the list. You know what I mean? See, I always try and include people, you know what I mean? Look, too busy trying to manifest shit for everybody else. You know what I mean? But the truth is, if I'm manifesting for myself properly through God, I'm trying to do what's best for everybody. You know what I mean? Trying to manifest my way out of this bullshit fucking slice of stupidity I'm fucking living in. It's unbelievable. Well, Stardust, I don't know. I was just asking the question, you know what I mean? I went through hell with Creek Squad. I can show you the videos where I was being really fucking brave and standing up and saying, "Hey, guys, I just want my answers. That's it. Like, if he's not, he's not. Listen to what I they wouldn't listen to what I have to say, fucking sitting there laughing, making fun. And do you know what it's like? I don't know what's going on with old Bonesy now, but it was really hard for me to deal with him because, anyways, just asking for people to fucking, hey, would it have been that hard for fucking one of his friends like Kurt or Castle or fucking Rusty or someone to say, hey, can I just tell this fella you're not a fucking real chosen one? You chosen to do music and art stuff. Right? You're not really here to want to change the world. Just the world of art. That's all. Not the whole creative thing. Just a little piece of it. But we're all chosen. Who knows? Maybe he still comes around and he is chosen. You have to be chosen. In order to be with God, you gotta choose to be chosen. And you got like that's what I'm worried about. I think this is like I think we're really crucial time in humanity where we need to decide like, is it worth keeping on going on? In all actuality, if you guys all want to stay scared and fucking be servants to fucking losers who want to do nothing but hurt you so you can keep hating, guess that's a route, but who knows? Maybe we could come together and want to live in the truth. Maybe we could start teaching that right early in school. Truth is the most important thing in the world. And if someone's trying to silence you, there's probably a reason. But hey, they're trying to let you know you're headed in the wrong direction. Don't let them talk you out of it. Unless they give you proof, then don't be an idiot. Don't think you know everything. That's what spirituality is all about. Just wanting the truth and not knowing what it is. Think we're all about to go on a little adventure. It can be an adventure or it can be a nightmare. It depends on whether you want to accept the truth or not. But I may be wrong. I may be wrong. I gotta do something. I got like 7 minutes left. Can't do much more than an hour. Like I said, I gotta decide something. I gotta decide to fucking. I gotta put myself out there again, and it's so fucking hard. Like, who do I call? Who do I get a hold of? Hey, Rebel News. I think I can prove that the whole Canadian system's all fucked up. I can show you what they do to people who they consider to be mental. And well, here's the story. And well, here's the information. And well, when you go get theirs, it makes the story even worse. I believe. Is that the way I should go? Call Rebel News. Tell them I want to be a part of Justin Trudeau's MAID program for the crazy people. Because if I am crazy, maybe the fucking system drove me that way. You know what I mean? Try it that way. Try and get Justin's attention. Hey, Justin, can I tell you my story? You know what I mean? We can do it on the CBC. But we can't force people to tell the truth. No, we can't start us. But hey, feel sorry for those people. Because guess what? I honestly think they go the way of the dodos. Just, man, really think about it. If you were to go to heaven, would you want to hang out with souls that didn't really learn anything? I don't know. Like I said, maybe reincarnation, who knows? I don't know. Yeah, pray for the ones who find the truth. That's the fucking problem. Because once you find it, you got everybody and their mother who fucking hates you. Nah, pay for the ones who find it. I'm talking about the ones who are searching for it. You know what I mean? Not the ones that think they have it. Those are the real problem, I think, Stardust. The ones who know it all think they have the truth. It's the seekers. It's the seekers you gotta watch out for because they're willing to do anything. You know what I mean? But I don't know. Who do I go to? You know what I mean? I think Roseanne might work for God, but that might be embarrassing again. You know, then again, how do you get hold of someone like that? I think I'm a little starseed. I work for God. I think I'm the right Kachina. Want to have a conversation? Like, how the fuck do you do that? That's what. Oh my goodness. Or I already fucking Stardust one time. There's this inspired channel, and this guy named John Nolan does it. There's a lot of good information on that channel and stuff. So I sent him an email and did a YouTube, and I basically begged him, like, fuck, I'll pay you whatever. Just fucking listen to my story and tell me whether I'm fucking crazy or not. And he fucking refused. Go find God. I'm like, holy fuck. Who the fuck do I who the fuck do I get to tell my story to just so they fucking hear it? Like I was willing to give him 500 bucks just to fucking I want this to end. And this was forever ago. You know what I mean? And and well, this is why I'm kind of worried. You know what I mean, Stardust? I don't care what people think of me. I'm just tired of fucking being wrong. Just fucking being stupid. You know what I mean? Like you think the upturns thing is stupid. I can tell you an even better one. Now, okay, so this started right around the time where, well, my life started getting yin yanged all over the fucking place in the hospital, in and out, and fucking. I met Michael Della Rocha on Our Daily Lives, and me thinking I was chosen from God. I didn't know what I was supposed to do yet. And I was fucking scared as fuck. Nobody would fucking talk to me. You know what I mean? So Michael there at Our Daily Lives was telling everybody he was a chosen one and that he was Archangel Michael. You know what I mean? And I had an experience where I can't discount him saying that. You know what I mean? So yeah. Can you imagine Stardust? Like, he blew me off. I'll shorten it up. He blew me off because I didn't offer him enough money. And then when I still I'm just like, fuck, I'll give him another chance. Maybe I came off crazy. Maybe like, so I joined his Patreon. And when I said, hey, why are we fucking around with money? The kids are in trouble. You know what I mean? And then there was that motherfucker wouldn't listen to me. I reached out on his Patreon page all the time. And instead, fucking 80,000 people he had at that time, I think. I think he's almost at the 144,000. 80,000 he had at that time. Can you imagine knowing that someone's telling 80,000 people you're a demon? You know he's talking about you. But yeah, he won't give you the opportunity to fucking back yourself up. Just block and it's pretty sad. I still watch him all the time, Stardust. All the time. He's good. He was a teacher. Knows how to get his students' attention. Can you imagine being a grown man telling people you are the way to their ascension? For fucking real. He talks nothing of truth, nothing of knowing your own power and using your courage. He says you got to do it, but he doesn't show how or where or why or any of that sort of stuff. He just says what makes people feel good. When you're hanging out with Michael, makes you feel like all your problems are going to go away. You're just going to ascend. Never really having to do anything. Just thinking you're right and the world's wrong. Even though the world is wrong. It's fucking twisted. It hurts my brain to be on this earth every single fucking day. And to think the shit that I think, and no one really gives a fuck. Pedophiles everywhere. No one fucking cares. Do people really think we can go to God and not fucking stand up for what's right? Give our fucking power over to a bunch of fucking meatheads? It's bad. Well, here's the problem, Stardust. They tell you overthinking's bad. You know why they tell you overthinking's bad? Because if you keep thinking, you'll find a way out of your fucking problems. And they don't want that to happen. They want to stop people like me. If you got problems, fucking face them, regardless of what they are. Don't know. And if the world's your problem, then face it. Say, hey, fuck you guys. You protect pedophiles. You let a bunch of fucking retards like Klaus Schwab fucking run our fucking world. Like, it ain't too hard to figure out, guys. Go over to the WEF website and see who the WEF's sponsored by. And right there, you'll find every major organization in the world. Well, we do have people who just submit to things because it's easier that way. There's no pain that way. Fuck, I'll be glad when this is over, but it's it's hard. Like everybody, Stardust, everybody's searching for attention these days. Like I say it all the time. Johnny Gotwell just wants to be loved. I'm not being an asshole. That's all he wants. But he has no idea how to love himself. He wants to come on here and show everybody his life. What are you showing, Johnny? How to not succeed? Why is it like everybody wants to I hate doing these videos. I really don't. I have to get the balls to do them. I fucking do not like telling people that they're pedophile protectors. I do not like telling people that they're fucking stupid. But unfortunately, I can't tell the truth. If I don't tell the truth, then I'm just a nice person doing exactly what Satan wants me to do. Sit back, relax, let someone else take care of my problems. If I don't care about my problems, why is anybody else going to care about my problems? I've been trying to solve my problems for almost 5 years now. Ain't nobody gave a fuck about my problems, but I'm going to solve them. I'm going to get to the point where, huh? Those people are going to have to answer. Now, is it what I want to hear? I just want the truth. Am I crazy? Could a man possibly fuck with somebody that fucking bad and his friends turn his back on the guy? It's really weird, especially when it's going to be really good Stardust because I got information too. Because old Carl, he could have just see Carl was willing to put in the time. He was the soldier. You know what I mean? They were never going to get rid of him unless he was a disobedient soldier. Well, they tried telling the soldier to get rid of some of his lieutenants. And while Carl, being the good little soldier, he thought was like, I can't do that. This plant was running, number one plant in all of Marwood. It's a few short months ago with these exact same people. The only thing that's changed is, well, the system and, well, the COVID, which caused a whole bunch of chaos too. But you know what I mean? But anyways, if I wanted to play the game, I could have just fired those people. Just kept, yes, Lord, boy, you are fucking wonderful. You're so good. These people are the problem. Yes, let's fire them all. You guys would be surprised too on who they fired too, without my consent. Just coming back from COVID, no employees whatsoever. Anyways, I'm looking forward to releasing a lot of trauma. Stardust. I'm serious. I have to trade getting rid of this trauma for fame. What a bitch, eh? I'm taking Johnny Gobble with me. I'm taking Kurt, taking Upchurch, taking Uncle Will, taking little me, taking Seaford. I'm taking everybody with me. We're gonna ride this wave together. See who's been with the truth all this time, and see who's been living a lie. Oh yeah, Stardust. It was bad. Like, trust me, it was fucking like if I could show you my work record before, like I couldn't do it anymore. I lost it. I fucking when a man will do anything to fucking just get her done, right? But when you're sitting there and you're out on the floor and you're trying to strategize and you're like, and then your brain just fucking shuts down. The tears just start flowing down your fucking eyes, and you're like, there ain't a brain that can fucking get me out of this unless we change the way we're doing things. And fuck, man, the real thing that got me though, the real thing that got me, the one that pissed them off is because I was running myself ragged, right? I fucking got sick, and while it was COVID, and well, the rule was you were sick. You had to get a COVID test before you come to work. And well, it took 3 days for Carl to get that COVID test. And it wasn't my fault. I called around and got the closest one I could get. But because that fucked up my boss's fucking routine of going home and spending time with his fucking family, when I never got to, kind of pissed him off. You know what I mean? So, anyways, I thought it was good that their own stupid fucking rules bit them in the ass. But anyways, I'm gonna go. It's 1:11 on the countdowner here. Who knows? Maybe the old 111 comes soon or something. Who knows? The 333 or the fucking 888 or the 999. Who knows? Who knows? Anyways, peace out, guys.